Okay, so here we are at the point where we can sign into LionDesk. Now, this isn't a full account. This one's still under trial. I just use another, well, I actually use a real Gmail account, which I use for my junk email. So I'm just going to sign into it here. And what we see straight away is the dashboard. And I've been messing around with this a little bit. And what we have on the left hand side is a dashboard, and this shows you how many contacts you have, outbound calls, outbound texts which you can send from this program, inbound texts that come to you, emails sent, emails opened and emails clicked, but also your email reputation, a percentage of how many of your emails, I believe, I don't know exactly how that works, are opened or unsubscribed to or bounced. I think it's maybe bounced. But anyway, we can talk about that later. Once again, this is just a quick run through. We have here a contacts. This is where you would put in your contacts. I've just thrown in a few contacts. I think I got one from the owner of LionDesk, David Anderson. And I just put in another one myself to see how it works. But let's have a quick look and see how we would add a contact. Let's just take those two out. And I'm just going to go to delete those here. Just so you don't do it accidentally, they do ask you to type the words delete there. Okay, delete contacts. So we've got nobody here. So there's two different ways you can enter a contact. One is enter it manually on this program or on your app for your phone. Or you can have a program like Zillow or Realtor.com or Facebook enter it in for you. So first of all, what we would do is enter a contact literally on the desktop or on your phone. You would just fill in the details like this. Let's just go Phil and put in my name here, Nash. Email address, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do that 34205. Mobile number, once again, it doesn't really matter what number you put in there. I'm just messing around here. I could put in the person's address if I wanted to. You know, it's 123 Main Street. Obviously do it nicely with capitals and what have you, and Bradenton, something like that. And you can put in the state if you wanted to, and zip code 34205, whatever. There we go. You can put in spouse information, any other bits and pieces. Also your hotness level. Well, this is a cold lead or a warm lead. Let's put in a warm lead, and I could select some tags. I'll say this is a seller, just so I know what we're talking about. And then current status or lead source. Well, we can add different lead sources if we're using something that's not here, but let's say this came from Zillow, for instance. And then current status, I'm still prospecting. I can also add different categories there under settings, but we'll just say prospecting. Select contact type. Well, it's not any of these, but I can put in their seller if I wanted to, and that sort of thing. Okay, so let's just save that contact there. And then here it is. You can see this is how it looks. Now we've got this contact in here. If I ever wanted to send an email direct from the system, I could just literally click on the email address, and up will come a way I can put in an email. Let's just put in an email and say, hi, thanks for reaching out to me. This is just a one-off email, okay? And what I could do here is I can put in his name, dear. Now what's his name? So what I would do is I'll use his first name. I'll go to LionDesk and I'll just click down first name, which is there, contact first name, and thanks for contacting me, something like that. And you know, we can have templates. We can load any of these templates in, these sort of things here. These are all templates over on this side, but something like that. Thanks, Phil. And you know, we would have our stationary email and everything signature already loaded, but I'm just going to do that. And there we go, send email. And we're just going to send that email off to this contact. So we can have a look and see what that looks like. Under the trial, I get, I think it's 1,000 emails. I've already sent off 2. So, you know, otherwise it would be virtually unlimited with the $18 or $25 a month. All right, so there we are. We sent off an email. Let's, whilst we're waiting for that to happen, I can go into my email over here and check it. It does take a little bit of time because it is a system, and therefore they don't. Here we go. So there it is there. So there's the email I got from my system, from the system. Here it would say my email address if I was not on the trial. Okay, I did want to tell you that. Let's just go back to here, show you something else. If I have some properties listed, or I'm doing, or under contract, or stuff like this, this is where I would put new properties, and I can keep a track on them. I can actually add a new property. Let's just add a new property. And what am I? I'm a buyer's agent, and I could put in the MLS number, whatever it is, 1814423 or something like this. Single family status is pending. Listing price was 160, something like that, and sales price was 150. You don't really need all this information. And we can add the property. You can put all this lot in here, but let's say you put add property. And what I can do is I can add a transaction plan. We've got lots of different little plans here. First of all, we would put in a start date. Well, I say I went into contract today and I expect it to finish, oh, I don't know, in a month's time, let's say 30 days from now. And then I can put in the contact. Well, who was that? That was me, Phil, and up it comes. And I can select a plan. Well, let's say a 45 escrow day plan, start plan. Now what this will do, it will actually give me a whole bunch of bits and pieces that I need to do, tasks, which will automatically pop up as the days progress. And I'll show you that a little bit later. Here I can see my deals are coming up. I'm expecting now a sale in a few weeks' time, and it will pop up here. Not going to go into that. Marketing. This is a very, very strong aspect of LionDesk, and that is I can actually allocate to a contact a particular marketing plan. They give us 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already. This is the sort of thing here. Let's have a look at all the templates that we've got. These are all the bits and pieces, all the letters that we've templated out. Like for instance, this is we've got a short seller drip. There we go. There's a guy we knew was going to be selling. So I would actually start emailing them these bits and pieces here. And here it is. Quick tip for selling your homes and stuff like this. So they would automatically get sent those, and we can add our own. And the autopilot drip campaigns, these are the actual drip campaigns. So this is it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the contacts, and this can be done automatically when it's fed in from somewhere else, but if you put it in manually, you're going to have to put it in manually. When you've added your contact, I can go there to actions, I can add to a drip campaign, and then I can select which one I want. In this particular case, it's the short sellers, add campaign. And that's it, it's done. So that's really basically it. When I go in the morning to the dashboard, I can see what emails have been sent, what emails have been opened up on this side here, and also what tasks I have to do. I can look at my sales or transaction pipeline. This is just sample because I haven't put anything in, but as soon as I put something in, this will go away. And this hasn't been opened yet. Let's just go to my email, and oh, it has been opened. Well, anyway, that will catch up with itself later. But, and so on and so forth. So this is basically what happens, and there's just one more thing I want to show you, and that is how the app works on a phone. So have a think about that, mess around with your trial if you want, or go straight into it. Just spend the $225 and let's click on this and see what it says. Upgrade now, $250 a year or $25 a month, and if you want to add videos and stuff like that, that's an extra $24 a year. So once again, if you don't do it on the first sign up, then you're going to actually miss out a little bit there. So that's where we are with LionDesk. Maybe worth giving a go. I'm going to do one more video now about how, in fact 2 more videos, one working from a cell phone and the other working from my Zillow website. Thanks very much.